Today, I'll cover two critical topics. First, we'll explore which supplements you should avoid after age 50. Then, I'll share the supplements you should start including as you get older. Let's dive in. Let's begin with the supplements to stay away from, as I mentioned earlier. It's important to note that this advice isn't just my personal view, it's supported by scientific studies and expert recommendations. The first supplement we'll discuss is calcium. It's not advisable to take calcium in pill form. Here's why. Research has revealed, especially in women who used calcium supplements for osteoporosis, an increased risk of heart attacks and strokes. Why is that? Excess calcium can build up in your arteries and even in your kidneys. This is a classic case of too much of a good thing turning harmful. So, what's the alternative? You're better off getting calcium through food. Increase your intake of leafy greens and nuts. Your body can absorb calcium more effectively from these sources, without the unwanted side effects we're looking to avoid. Next up on the list of supplements to avoid is iron. Now, you might wonder, isn't iron essential? Yes, it is. But here's the thing, our bodies are not good at eliminating excess iron. As a result, it can accumulate over time, potentially causing harm to the liver, heart, and pancreas. But that's not the only issue. Too much iron can disrupt your body's absorption of other essential minerals, such as zinc and copper. It's like iron is the schoolyard bully, pushing other nutrients out of the way. On top of that, excess iron can lead to the production of free radicals. These harmful molecules can cause oxidative stress, which may increase your risk of chronic illnesses like cancer and heart disease. Clearly, that's not what we want from supplements, right? Here's the deal, your body regulates iron absorption naturally based on your needs. When your iron levels are balanced, your intestines decrease iron absorption. It's a natural balancing act. But if you start taking iron supplements without a medical reason, you can disrupt that balance. Unless your healthcare provider has specifically prescribed iron supplements due to a deficiency confirmed by tests, it's better to avoid them. Taking iron without a need can do more harm than good. The third supplement to steer clear of is vitamin A. Now, I'm not referring to the vitamin A found in vegetables, that's perfectly safe. I'm talking about vitamin A supplements. Regular use can lead to serious problems. First, it can damage your liver. The liver acts as your body's filter, and overwhelming it with too much vitamin A is like forcing too much water through a coffee filter, it's not going to end well. Vitamin A supplements can also contribute to osteoporosis. Remember how we discussed calcium earlier? Well, too much vitamin A can counteract your bone health, raising your risk of fractures. But there's more. Excessive vitamin A can cause skin issues like dryness and cracking, and even affect your mental state, causing irritability and confusion. This is hardly the path to youth we want, right? So, how can you safely get the vitamin A your body needs? Stick to natural food sources like cod liver oil, egg yolks, butter, and carrots. These natural forms are much safer and easier for your body to manage. Unless your doctor specifically advises you to take vitamin A supplements, it's better to skip them. Now, let's switch gears and focus on supplements you should consider as you age. These are the beneficial ones that help you stay healthy and energetic as time goes by. First on the list is magnesium. This mineral is a true powerhouse. It protects against calcification, particularly in the arteries. Magnesium does this by regulating calcium metabolism, preventing the formation of calcium phosphate crystals, and offering anti-inflammatory benefits. But that's not all magnesium offers. It can lower blood pressure, ease muscle cramps, boost your energy, improve sleep, and reduce cortisol levels. That's a lot of benefits from one simple mineral. Next on the must-have list is vitamin D3. I can't emphasize enough how essential this vitamin is. Many people in Western countries are not getting enough vitamin D, whether from food or sunlight. We spend much of our time indoors, away from natural light. And let's be honest, vitamin D is not abundant in most foods. You can find it in fatty fish, liver, and egg yolks, but if you follow a strict vegan or vegetarian diet, your options are quite limited. What's the solution? A good vitamin D3 supplement. Taking about 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily is roughly the equivalent of getting 20 minutes of sunlight 2 to 3 times per week, depending on your location and skin type. It's a simple and effective way to ensure you're getting enough of this vital vitamin. Now, here's an interesting part. The next vitamin I recommend is vitamin K2. It works in harmony with vitamin D3. Think of them as a dynamic duo. D3 helps your body absorb calcium, while K2 ensures that calcium goes to your bones, where it belongs. This prevents calcium from building up in unwanted places like your arteries or joints. But K2 isn't just about calcium regulation. It also helps boost your mitochondria's energy production by increasing ATP. It's like giving each cell a little energy jolt. Next up is vitamin C. You're probably familiar with its antihistamine effects, which are helpful during allergy season. But did you know that high vitamin C levels in the blood have been linked to a lower risk of certain cancers, like stomach cancer? That's pretty impressive. You may wonder about natural versus synthetic vitamin C. Chemically, they're identical and equally effective in the body. However, vitamin C from natural sources may be absorbed better. Still, synthetic vitamin C has its place for higher doses, so both are useful. Finally, let's talk about vitamin B12, especially important as we age. If you're over 50, you definitely want to include this in your routine. Here's why. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid. This might seem like a relief if you've had heartburn, but it reduces your ability to absorb vitamin B12 from food. Certain medications, like proton pump inhibitors, used for acid reflux, can further decrease B12 absorption by lowering stomach acid even more. On top of that, we often eat less B12-rich food, like meat, fish, and dairy, as we get older. All of this can lead to a vitamin B12 deficiency. Trust me, you don't want to be deficient in B12, it can cause cognitive issues, nerve damage, and anemia. None of that is fun when you're trying to maintain good health and vitality. So there you have it, folks. The supplements to avoid: calcium, iron, and vitamin A. And the ones to embrace: magnesium, vitamin D3, vitamin K2, vitamin C, and vitamin B12. Remember, supplements can be a great addition to a healthy lifestyle, but they're no substitute for a balanced diet. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting new supplements, especially if you're on medication or have existing health concerns. And if you've made it this far, why not drop a comment saying, "Thank you"? It's always great hearing from you. Make sure to subscribe for more health content like this.